105.7 The X rocks Bloomington Normal.
What's up, 105.7 The Xers? Matt Mayhem. We're backstage here in this awesome hospitality room at the Castle Theater in Bloomington for our big coming out bash. 48 hours of rock. Tonight is the big night here with the boys from Michigan. It's Pop Evil, Joey. Let's go around and reintroduce everybody for everybody watching at 105.7thexrocks.com. Gentlemen.
Matt, bass
Tony.
player,
Tony.
resident hair slinger.
Tony.
I'm Wade.
Tony.
Davey.
Dylan. These guys have been with us before. We've had some great events in Peoria in the last couple of years. It's been a great start of a great career with these guys. We've had some amazing events. But now we're in Bloomington tonight because we're doing this bigger, crazier frequency thing. You guys, let me know, our frequency's louder and bigger than it ever has been, which is why we're booming through Bloomington, Illinois. So we're infiltrating the Bloomington thing, which is my hometown too, by the way. So
It's our first time too here.
The Virgins to Bloomington.
Virgins. It's on tonight.
So guys, it's been a crazy last year, 2 years, 5 years. Well, you guys longer than that, obviously.
Yeah,
but for our audience, it's been a thing where the 105.7 The X audience has known you guys since 2008.
Yep.
Tell us about this new album, the new feel of this thing. Obviously, the new single, unbelievable. Top 10, heading even higher. We're loving Last Man Standing. Tell us about what's that right now. What's going on?
Well, we've just been, we've been battling with the label issues to try to get this record out. I think it's getting harder for bands, new bands especially, to survive in this day and age with the changing industry in general. So we're trying to put this record out. Obviously, it took us 2 years to write and to record. Johnny K, who did Stain, Disturbed, and Three Doors Down, did an amazing job with us. And we're excited about the next chapter with this album. And we just want to make sure it's given the right justice and the best shot for our fans. The fans, are just growing at an incredible rate. We're currently on the Drowning Pool tour, and then we go from there to Papa Roach. It's been incredible, and we're just kind of really coming into our own as a band and as a unit, and it's exciting. So hopefully we'll have some info here soon when this record's going to come out. And come out and watch us starting here tonight. It's going to be on fire. These people are going to get crazy loud and energetic.
That's great. It's absolutely, no doubt about it.
I guess at the end of it all, the album and the music is for you guys, you have fans.
It's for you guys, man. So
Absolutely.
Keep spreading, keep fighting for it.
Absolutely. And you know what? Where you guys are at as a band, where we're at as a radio station, it's the same thing. Very, very, very crazy passionate about the world of rock and roll.
Sure.
And you see what's going on out there from American Idol on down the line. There's like this, they kind of give little credos to rock once in a while, but not really. And rock music is the heart and soul of this country.
Yeah.
And without rock music, without bands like yourself, the Midwest rock bands especially, you see where the history of Midwest rock bands, where the hell would we be? I'll be honest with you. And you know what? To all the record companies out there, and to anybody who doesn't understand how great bands like this are, you guys can suck it. All right? Get behind these bands. Get behind these rock bands, because it's not just the American Idol douchebags. I hate to be like that, but we're outspoken about it on our radio station. And I hear what you guys are going through. It upsets us as a radio station.
I guess there's a place, but I think there is still true passion for. Again, we'll just speak from Pop Evil standpoint. We all grew up together. We're all brothers. It's kind of that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's that American dream about starting a band with the buddies you grew up with and taking it to the next level. And we're living proof that it can happen. You don't need an American Idol to come save the day. At the end of the day, there's no mistake in getting out there and touring, and getting out there and partying and drinking and meeting and proving to the fans day in and day out that you wrote the music that you're playing and you believe in the stuff that you write. And that's something that American Idol artists and any artists have to learn on their own, just like Pop Evil Stats do. But we just believe in rock and roll. We believe in doing it the good old-fashioned way, one day at a time, one fan at a time, and that's kind of all we've got where we are.
That's right, and I think that really reverberates around the Midwest thing. I think it's so true.
Yeah,
it's that way in Michigan, it's that way in Illinois, it's that way in Indiana, Minnesota, Ohio.
A lot of that way that we are, affected. We're affected by the bands that influenced us. I grew up on Guns N' Roses and Pantera. And those are bands that are, about the fans. Believe it or not, Pantera, those guys are amazing, great. It's just like, taking that same thing from them, just grinding it out, show after show after show, fan after fan. That's what it comes down to.
I think a big part of that too is like that Midwest mentality, like you were talking about. People who work day in and day out for what they got, like work real hard for everything that they had. Learn to appreciate it more. So
Absolutely.
I think as a band, coming up and going through everything. I wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't want that overnight success, because then what do you really have?
That's very true. It's for Peoria, Illinois, for Bloomington, Illinois, it's for Grand Rapids, Michigan, it's for the Midwest thing, man, the blue collar America. That's where rock and roll's always been, man.
It's where it was all created. It's where it started. And it's just with the economy as terrible as it is, I think people really look to music, rock and roll music especially, to really help them get through. And we take that responsibility very serious, and it's very humbling to see the amount of lives we've connected and changed and hopefully helped in a positive way. At the end of the day, people ask us what Pop Eagle means, and it means about not taking the main normal road to help people. We just want to help people the abnormal way, which is sometimes what you look at when you see us, you're not expecting us to be a rock band. Maybe we look like a bunch of hooligans or whatever we are, but you know, we got Midwest running through our pipes, we got Midwest running through our guitar strings and through our vocals, and we just want to give inspiration to those who still believe in that rock and roll, just like, you know, our songs represent.
Absolutely, absolutely. Last question, so you guys are busy getting ready for the big show. We're about a couple hours for go time. Your live shows, you guys stand alone, man. If you hear the rave reviews of what's going on tonight, it's going to be, as you see, a beautiful, beautiful room, the Castle Theater, one of the most legendary places around here.
The thing's haunted, so it's even better. We're gonna have a ghost hunt somewhere.
I saw it.
Yeah.
You saw one already? It's awesome.
Sweet.
He sees good. He sees dead people. So, yeah.
Awesome. Good time. But we're going to be streaming this show live, 105.7srocks.com. The whole show's streaming, man. It's going to be a great, great time. And
Can't wait.
tell us about what is there anything different in your mind and mentality about your live shows? Have you guys evaluated
Yeah,
things? What's changed?
Well, you know, we're very adamant about live entertainment. You know, people don't have money to waste anymore, and you know, we call it actually musical masturbation. No one wants to see that. We want to go up and see and prove to you that we're rocking on our instruments, and we believe in that music we wrote. We're not just going to play you songs. It's not what we grew up on. Bob Seger, Kid Rock, I mean Eminem, all those artists in Detroit and Michigan. You go to see a show, you leave changed, and that's kind of what we do. And it's just more intense, it's more energy, and we're more confident who we are as a unit. I mean, now going in our third or fourth year together, from a national standpoint, we know we got this. Yeah, we know we got this album to back it up now, and then we're ready to rock.
Yeah, especially after we record this new album, we really sat down and tried to improve our live show with backup vocals and everything like that. Just
The
get
Charlie
that-
Sheen sound.
The Charlie Sheen thing.
Go.
Which, you know, we thought about bringing Charlie here tonight. He was interested, but we didn't have enough skanks or cocaine
Yeah.
to make it work. But we are working on that. Anyway, hey guys, beyond excited.
Thank you. We're stoked.
Yeah, Pop Evil tonight, and this is just beginning. We want to have you guys back later in the year.
Can't wait.
So,
Can't wait. Anything to do with the X, we're about it. We love you guys.
All right, man.
Most importantly, we love you guys. Thank you, man.
Gentlemen, thank you.
Thanks
It's
so much.
a privilege to have you here.
Thank
man.
you guys so much.
All right, guys.
Boom.
Thank you.
Put the X up. Put the X up. It's coming on tonight right here at the Castle. X.
All right, see you guys. 105.7xrocks.com.
Yo!
1057 The X rocks Bloomington,